Hello everybody, welcome from Beaver Stadium. We're coming to you after a 44-13 win by Penn State over Ball State today. Pretty much great performance by both the offense and the defense. Really dominant performance all around, of course led by quarterback Sean Clifford. Seth, what did you see from the offense and specifically Sean today?
I just saw a much more confident Sean Clifford today. Last week, I think he was around 18 for 31 passing. Today, came back through 21 for 29, which is a huge difference. In terms of rushing the ball, completely different schemes. Penn State last week, total of 50 rushing yards, including Clifford and the running backs. Today, over 200 more yards than they did in week one. So when you're able to do that, when you're able to work on the ground and let Clifford be an athlete, which he is and which he's shown in years prior, it's really just going to elevate the whole offense and the whole team.
Yeah, absolutely. And also just want to mention the defense picked up right where it left off from Wisconsin. They came out, they got stops right away. Obviously, you win the turnover battle again. Jesse Lucchetta had a one-handed pick six, and Daquan Hardy got in the mix and got an interception there as well. But, they were still able to pressure the quarterback like they did last week as well. Drew Plitt was running for his life all day. AK, Arnold Ebiketie in the backfield once again doing his thing. Nick Tarburton contributing as well. And I think we're starting to see, a Penn State secondary that could be one of the best we've seen in a long time here. And they have been just really dominant from the safeties to the corners. Obviously, Jaquan Brisker doing what he does, Jair Brown as well. And they just seem like a group that can really be a dominant force for Penn State. And it's really exciting to see.
Well, the thing that I think is most interesting of all when you talk about the secondary is the fact that it's not just this year that's going to be dominant, because for most of the second half, you had defensive reserves in, and the secondary there was still, pretty much dominating the playing field. So it says a lot about, the work they've been putting in as a defensive back room, for this season, and then preparing others for the future.
Absolutely. That'll wrap it up here from Beaver Stadium. Again, Penn State defeats Ball State 44-13. We'll be back next week for the whiteout. Penn State takes on Auburn at 7:30 p.m. next week. Make sure to follow Daily Collegian throughout our coverage of the night on PSU Footblog and collegian.psu.edu.
Take care.